12 Days of Lunashi, Day 6. Yokoso Hotcake wa Kiraimachi. Ore wa Lunashi Menos. Now, when I first heard of this following disaster, might as well stay in the bar here because we're gonna need a drink for this one. I'm no stranger to the horror side of content creation whatsoever. If it isn't any horror movies, there's a set few that ends up pulling completely dumb stunts that have the theme. The person I'm spotlighting here is one of these, and features an incident incredibly bizarre, incredibly painful, but at the same time was absolutely hilarious. And no, I won't soften words unlike the article that did here, but this is the best source I had to use. But once again to this, yeah, you'd be done as hell too. Those who are looking further than this, warn your head, I hope you have a strong stomach. So a VTuber went viral after stapling her vagina shut. Yes, you read that right. She seriously stapled her vagina shut.
Why?
We're gonna get into that right here. The internet, a place where people show crazy things they do to be able to visualize, gain followers, and money. None of this didn't happen before the internet. It did. But within the internet, more people see these bizarre things. There happens to be a small VTuber called Dentata, who recently became the talk of the internet for a huge crazy thing she did. But as of this article, to sum up what she did, she apparently took a staple and stapled her vagina shut, posting pics on her profile. See a print below, which is obviously censored. The original post was deleted from her profile, but she had to get a new one due to a separate incident which involved her family and ended up discovering what she did. Konma-chan, you have my sympathies, but the picture is out there. The writer here ended up seeing the less censored picture and Oh. We have many forms of protection to it in this electronic age. This ain't one of them. The international crowd start going to Konma's profile, interacting a lot with the VTuber. She really got attention. Here's something. She's really nice. She tries to answer everyone, even falls back. And yes, I can confirm. If you end up going to a few streams of hers, she's actually a sweetheart. English isn't her strong suit at all, but she does her best. She was actually asked why, and her response here is, "It'll be a study of the limits and pain of the human body." Although it's deleted, she did state that she does have rules to this. No permanent injuries, nothing that ends up offing herself, and nothing that ends up offing anyone else. Everything else is fair game. This was definitely after one point, which we'll cover later. Continuing forward, there's another person who asked if it still hurt, and she said no, it doesn't hurt anymore. Anyway, what I'm going to see now is something unconfirmed because I didn't go after these things to find out if it's true or not. Yeah, right. But there was one person who said that this was just the tip of the iceberg for the crazy thing she did. And yes, I can confirm, she's done far worse. There's hard evidence that she's done far worse. And yes, while this is from someone's tweet, I'm going through the least to most disgusting and dangerous. I have the entire list of what she did. She ate lighted cigarettes, put razors and tacks inside her vagina, shot BB bullets inside of it. Yes, this does put her a step up from last year's Glock Rider. Had elbow bugs stuffed inside her vagina, then masturbated and ate the bugs. And lastly, my best bet is that this was why she put up those rules to begin with. She made herself overdose on pills twice and then documented it.
Ma'am, what are you doing?
She has video, image, and audio recordings of these events. What the fuck? Correct. The writer has only one thing to say. What the fuck? It's not like something I like. I don't want to see, and I don't like to know about it either. But if you have people who do like it, okay, go on with your crazy stuff as long as I don't see it. And that's the end of the article. Everyone got a lot more than they bargained for right here. But ended up leaning a bunch to her normal content as well as that sort of content, and it's fun on both parts. Except for some of the dangerous stuff like the pills, no thank you. And as of how she's doing as of this recording, she has disappeared from the face of the internet. A big factor that I did over here was because of her family discovering her craft. In that case, everyone has my sympathies here. Hopefully she and her family are well in that regard. Hopefully one of the others in Hotcake, Yakiagarimachi, happens to be a co-leader and would end up filling in for her. And that's if the shenanigans do continue. As of this, her website's still about and is still a leader of Hotcake Company. But that's only if you wish to and at your own risk. So my best wishes go out to her. Although being sentient vagina Dentata does have its downs. But with that aside, at least saying this one won't be pulling teeth unlike the editing for day 4. Seriously, that day was rough. Rougher than the last amount of pain I've seen someone go through. But enough about here before anyone else ain't further get scared off. Until next time, be seeing ya.